to Abilene. Phil Casper, along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fansella. Again, Rocky Downing and Benny Wallace have wrapped it up in Bueller. They'll be back on the air tomorrow morning with coverage of the Clay Center Tigers at Regional Wrestling. Here, the Clay Center Tiger boys get set to take on Abilene. Abilene Cowboys with just 3 losses on the year. They have back-to-back losses to Marysville and Wamego. They've also lost to McPherson. That is their only losses of the year. Earlier this year when these two played, we did see Abilene come out on top. Clay Center played pretty tough for a half, but Abilene able to pull away in the second half. Tuesday night, watch the Clay Center Tigers fall to Wamego. Abilene Cowboys beat Hayes on Tuesday. So getting set to go here. We're just about 8.5 minutes out from starting lineup. Abilene and Clay Center. And in case you missed it earlier, Clay Center Lady Tigers suffer their first loss of the year, 46-43 to the Abilene Cowgirls. About 8 minutes out from start here. It'll be Abilene, Clay Center, getting set to play when we come back. Getting set to go here. We've had the anthem. Getting set to announce starting lineup. And we'll give you that for the Abilene Cowboys. Parker O'Neill, a 6'1 senior. Ben Veach, a 6'2 senior. Ryan Wilson, 6'3 senior. Carter Wildy, a 6'2 senior. And Parker Bass, a 6'1 senior. For the Tigers, we'll find Nate Lively on the floor, a 6' junior. Dalton Altizer, a 6'2 senior. Anthony Atkinson-Enneking, a 6'5 junior. Brigham Glaze, a 6' junior. And Parker Folks, a 6' senior. Abilene coached by Terry Taylor. Clay Center coached by Drew Gruber, first-year head coach for the Tigers. Both teams back towards the bench. Abilene still out on the floor. Again, senior night here in Abilene, so good crowd on hand for the Cowboys. And a lot of seniors to introduce between games. Officials out on the floor. Clay Center Tigers out on the floor. Abilene getting their final instructions. And Abilene is all taking a seat on the bench. So officials looking at each other a little quizzically as Coach Terry Taylor puts his team down. They're ready to go. Clay Center set. Anthony Atkinson-Enneking will jump for the Tigers. And looks like the Cowboys will send Ben Veach to center court. And now we are set. Actually, Jacob Schartz will get the start. One of those seniors for the Cowboys. And it'll be an all-senior lineup for the Cowboys. Here we go. Ball up, batted around, and Abilene comes up with it. The Cowboys will have possession. It'll be Wildy out front. Clay Center's going to go man-to-man. Left side now, Parker Bass. He's going to drive lane. Has a block by Anthony Atkinson-Enneking. And gets the rebound. Down court comes Brigham Glaze to Enneking. Top of the key. Thought about 3. Now he'll kick it back out to Libby. Parker Folks now left side. Top of the key to Glaze. Back to Folks. Little 3-man weave up top. Folks looking inside. Wants to get it into Enneking. Nothing there. Now Althizer's going to drive lane. Loses the dribble. Out to Abilene. It's going to be Parker Bass down court all the way. Off glass and good. Dalton Altizer wanting to drive down the lane and just lost his dribble. Enneking now. Skip pass inside to Glaze. He's going to have that taken away. That's a dangerous pass. Batted around, and Sharks is going to end up with it. So Clay Center, a couple of unforced errors early. Right wing now is Veach to O'Neill, top of the key. Left side, Wildy on the wing. Altizer out on him. Wildy's going to dribble back up top. Lob pass inside now to O'Neill. O'Neill loses the dribble, but right into the hands of Wildy. Back up top against Folks. Wildy, skip pass, right side. Parker O'Neill laying good. And that was just a little too easy as Parker O'Neill just got away from everybody. Full court press on from Abilene. Glaze has it. Now in the corner. He's trapped. Got to get rid of it. Needs help. and now gets it from Libby, and they're going to say Libby stepped on the out-of-bounds line. The official, actually a lot of help from Abilene student section, but he was all over that call. It's a little tough here at Abilene, that out-of-bounds line at Abilene Brown, a little tough to see. So Abilene now with the basketball, they lead early 4-0. O'Neal, right wing Wildy. To Veach, top of the key, inside to O'Neal. Lay-in won't go, and Anthony Atkinson-Enneking comes out of there with a big board. Now Atkinson-Enneking is going to drive his way into the lane, and they're going to call him for the foul as Atkinson-Enneking lowered his shoulder to try to get through there, and they're going to call that every time. So back to the Cowboys. Tigers trail early, 4-0. Abilene now with the basketball. Parker Bass, top of the key, trying to drive around Libby. Left side, Wildy for three. No. Rebound, Enneking. Atkinson-Enneking went up high to pull that one down. Altheiser now looking. He's trapped on the wing. Goes baseline to Libby. Tries to feed Glaves inside. Glaves somehow comes up with that basketball, shoved to the ground. No call, and Abilene ends up with it. Down court, nearly taken away by Atkinson-Enneking, but Abilene comes back up with it. So a lot of contact and no call. Officials are the same ones we had in the girls' game. This is exactly how they officiated that game, and they did it both ways. And now pass inside is going to be knocked away to Enneking, and now they're going to call a technical. I think they're going to call a T on somebody from Abilene, and I'm not real sure what happened. They're going to call Parker O'Neal for a technical, and I don't know what he did. Coach Terry Taylor got the explanation but hated it. And I don't know what O'Neal did or said. So Libby to shoot the free throw, and Abilene student section not happy with the call, and principal quickly over there. So Nate Libby will have one more. And I'm still unclear on what the technical was. The official's still over on Abilene's sideline. Libby hits the second. And it will be Clay Center's basketball, and Parker O'Neal obviously not clear on what he did. Coach Terry Taylor still in the ear of the official, and I didn't see it. So he must have said something that caught the attention, but Clay Center now with the basketball. It's 4-1. Now Libby has it knocked away, and Atkinson-Enneking can pick that up, and thought that was touched by an Abilene player. So did everybody else on the floor, but it was over and back. So officials will say there was nobody else touched that basketball, so back to the Cowboys. Brian Wilson now trying to drive baseline, feeding underneath to Tucker Robinson. That's taken away by the Tigers. Here comes Parker Folks. Down court, drives lane, lay-in won't go. Rebound by Atkinson-Enneking, that won't go. Rebound to the Cowboys. Wildy will bring it down. He's going to go coast to coast, off glass and good. Carter Wildy hits for two, and it's 6-1. Atkinson-Enneking now to Mason Allberg at the free throw stripe. Allberg turnaround jumper strong. Rebound batted around. Abilene's going to end up with it. Brian Wilson will bring it down for the Cowboys. 4:08 left in the first. It's a 6-1 Abilene lead. Right side Wilson. Lob pass inside to Robinson. Shot up won't go. Blocked by Atkinson-Enneking. Second block by Atkinson-Enneking. Out of bounds to Abilene. Anthony Atkinson-Enneking, two big blocks in there. Three of the starters will get a break. See Connor Last, Levi Fitzenmeyer. In for the Tigers. Altheiser, Allberg, and Folks on the floor. Wilson now top of the key, 3:40 left in the first. Lob pass inside. Oh, what a look into Ben Veach, and Veach goes up and down for two more, and it's 8-1. Altheiser bring it down. Skip pass to last. Turns on the wing. Finds Fitzenmeyer under the basket. Turnaround jumper. Won't go. A lot of contact. No call again. Here comes Wilson. Wilson's going to go coast to coast. A lot of contact. No call on that end. And now the officials do call a foul, and I think they're going to get Parker Folk. Nope, they're going to get Dalton Altheiser. And so that's going to send Noah Wildman to the line, the 6-foot junior, shooting two. First free throw in and out. Wildman will have one more. Second one up. That one's good. So Noah Wildman hits one of two. It's 9-1. Folks now trying to break that press. Clay Center's going to have to hurry up. Now they do get it to Alberg. To Altheiser, right side, floater off glass. Yes, and one. With Dalton Altheiser with a nice move to the basket and a smooth shot, gets it to go. And he's got the three-point play possibility. Atkinson Enneking back in. Parker Folks will come out. Altheiser drives to the basket, and he's got a really smooth floating shot that's tough to defend, and Altheiser hits the free throw. So it's Clay Center to within 5, 9-4. Wilson now top of the key. Lob pass inside to Robinson over Altheiser. Off glass, won't go. Put back, gets his own rebound, won't go. Batted around. Enneking comes out of there with it, and it's going to be off the foot of Atkinson Enneking, and there is a lot of contact on both ends. And this officiating crew here from both sides. 2 fouls for each team. They've been very consistent with it. They were the same way in the girls' game and then tightened up in that second half. So with 2:40 left, Abilene will get it back, leading 9-4. Levi Fitzenmeyer all over Parker base. Cross-court pass now, Noah Wildman. He's going to try driving lane. Floater off glass, won't go. Rebound, Atkinson Enneking. Comes out of there with it. Anthony Atkinson Enneking. I mean, he had an Abilene Cowboy all over him. Loses the dribble, and they'll say out of bounds off of Ant. So really frustrating right now for both teams. Abilene will get it back, so 2:10 left in this first. Ryan Wilson driving on the baseline, puts up a shot. That won't go, and he's fouled. And they're going to get, take your pick, Connor Lass, Levi Fitzenmeyer, or Altheiser, and they'll get Levi. So Ryan Wilson at the line, shooting two. First one's good. Nate Libby back in. Mason Alberg will come out. Second one from Wilson, good. Altheiser now picks up his dribble, trying to get it down court to Anthony Enneking. Does. Enneking goes up strong. No, feeds it underneath to Levi Fitzenmeyer. What a wraparound pass, but then a foul is going to be called before the shot. And that'll be on Tucker Robinson. Boy, Anthony Atkinson Enneking driving strong, and they were not going to let him have that dunk, and a great wraparound pass to Fitzenmeyer, breaking to the hoop. So Libby to inbound. Lob pass up top, Altheiser. He's going to pop three. No, just a little strong. Rebound batted around, and Abilene comes out of there with it. With Dalton Altheiser, good look. Now driving on the baseline is Noah Wildman, and they're going to call a foul on the baseline. And they're going to call that on the shot. And no, it will go out of bounds, so that'll be on Nate Libby picking up his first. Inbounds pass to Sharp. Now skip pass trying to get Veach. Here comes Altheiser out of there with it. Dalton Alfizer around Beach. Yes, Dalton Alfizer with a reverse lay-in around Ben Beach, and it's 11-6. Nice move by Alfizer. Now Parker Bass has one rejected by Anthony Atkinson-Enneking, and here comes the Tigers down court to Fitzenmeyer. Ryan Wilson ends up with it, and he's going to bat it back in bounds, and they'll say went off of Levi Fitzenmeyer. Wilson now walks it down. Left wing to Base. Up top, Beach. Right wing, Wilson. Top of the key now, Noah Wildman. Thought about three. Nate Libby out quickly. Back up top. Lob pass inside. Beach has it knocked away right into the hands of Libby. That's good defense by Anthony Atkinson-Enneking. Down to 40 seconds. Libby at the top of the key to Fitzenmeyer. He'll dribble right. Baseline to Atkinson-Enneking. Atkinson-Enneking looking. Now hands it to Alfizer on the wing. Alfizer loses the dribble. Skip pass inside. Enneking backing his way in the lane. Off glass, up and down. And it's 11-8. Now driving Wilson all the way. Partially blocked again by Enneking, and with 10 seconds left, here comes Alfizer. Down court, Glaves with 5, driving, Alfizer looking, baseline 3, partially blocked, and that is going to send us to the second. Play Center trails 11-8, headed to the second quarter when we come back.
Hurry! Time is running out to get signed up for the 2016 CARE Color Race in Clay Center. Join us on Saturday, March 11th for this fun and crazy 5K sponsored by Twin Valley. Proceeds benefit CARE, your local animal shelter. To be guaranteed your shirt and goodie bag, you must sign up before this Friday, February 17th. Visit ccareinc.org/color for all information and to get signed up. We hope to see you on March 11th at the Color Race.
At Oldie Seed, our Know to Grow research program gives you first-hand knowledge of the performance characteristics of each hybrid and variety we offer. We use that knowledge to help you select from the latest traits that include Extend, Enlist, Liberty Link, and Roundup Ready 2. When it comes to selecting your hybrids and varieties this season, count on your Oldie Seed representative. They have the latest trait technologies backed by a solid research program. At Oldie Seed, we have your back.
Back at Abilene, Play Center trailing 11-8 in a entertaining first quarter. Dalton Alfizer led the way with 5 points. Play Center hanging in there, down by 3, 11-8. They were down at 1 point by 8, and then really got some shots to fall and some great defense. So Clay Center starts out with possession. Will be Alfizer. Nearly has it knocked away. Back to Folks, top of the key. Left wing, Libby, 3. Nate Libby, strong. Rebound, batted around, and Abilene's going to end up with it. Ryan Wilson comes out of there with it. Wilson trying to take on Dalton Alfizer, now backs it out. Parker Bass now on the left side. Back up top, has it taken away. Sharks, Alfizer took it away. Skip pass to Libby. Goes off Libby's foot. Here comes Abilene. Down court, Wilson to Bass, and Bass is going to be fouled by Parker Folks, and the shot goes. So Parker Bass tries to hit the three-point play after Folks picks up his first, doesn't. Rebound to Atkinson-Enneking, has it knocked out of his hands by Beach, and boy, a scrum down there between Beach and Libby and Atkinson-Enneking. No calls. Out of bounds, back to Clay Center. Inbounds to Alfizer. Down to Atkinson-Enneking across court, and Atkinson-Enneking is going to be fouled. So that foul is going to be on Carter Wildy, and it'll go out of bounds back to Clay Center. Alfizer Inbounds to Glaze. Back to Althizer on the right wing. Parker base out on him. Libby down low, back up top to Glaze. There's Folks on the left side. Down low to Libby, has it knocked away by Wildy, but recovers back to Folks. So Libby to Althizer, and Dalton will reset it. We'll dribble left. Tries to go to Glaze, has it knocked away, and nope, they'll say thrown away, out of bounds, back to Abilene. Really thought one of the Abilene Cowboys got a hand on that. Looked like it knocked it off course, but we'll go back to Abilene. Wilson now, left side base. Back to Wildy. Right baseline to Wilson. He'll pop three. Short. Rebound. Beach comes up with it. Putback won't go. Rebound fought for. Folks had it. Right back into the hands of Schartz, and Jacob Schartz puts it back. Where Parker Folks had it and then had it knocked away, and Abilene able to convert. They lead 15-8. Down court, Libby, skip pass right, Althizer. Thought about three. Now he's going to drive baseline. He'll shoot from 10. Won't go. Rebound, Wilson. Wilson, right elbow. Yes, Brian Wilson hits for two. And if Brian Wilson gets hot, he's tough to stop. 17-8. Tigers trail. Abilene will back out of that press. They'll go man-to-man at half court. Libby dribbles right to Folks, top of the key. Back to Libby. Looks low, tries driving baseline, and he's going to step out of bounds again, so back to Abilene. We've seen several players on both sides do that. Wilson now. Wanting to get something going with Carter Wildy. He wanted Wildy back up there. Now Wildy has it. Wilson gets back down low. Right wing Wilson. He wants to shoot three. No, strong. Rebound, Brigham Glaze. Althizer will walk it down. Back to Libby. Now Enneking, free throw stripe. Yes, Anthony Atkinson. Enneking hits for two. And it's 17-10. Now other end, Wildy tries a scoop pass underneath, wanting to hit Jacob Schartz, I think. And then he'll go out of bounds. Back to Abilene. Parker Folks will get a break. Althizer off the floor. Glaze off the floor. Rosenau, Moon, and Gavin Siebold. In, so Dylan Moon, Atkinson Enneking, Evan Rosenau, Gavin Siebold, and Nate Libby. Now baseline, Parker O'Neill, and lay-in by O'Neill is good, and it's 19-10. Libby brings it down, throws it right into the hands of Jacob Schartz, trying to get it to Gavin Siebold. Schartz read that really good. Underneath pass to Parker Base, lay-in good. So with 4:15 left in the first half, it's 21-10. Moon on the left wing, looking inside. Skip past top of the key to Libby. Libby looking in, not much there. He's going to take three. Nate Libby, top of the key, won't go, and now a foul is going to be called on Gavin Siebold as he went up, over, and through Parker O'Neill. (21-10), Abilene with the lead and possession. Base with it, top of the key. Now he's going to drive left side, gets it to Noah Wildman. Back in the middle to Schartz, drives, but he took steps. Jacob Schartz will get called for a travel back to the Tigers. Dylan Moon will bring it down, Fort Clay Center, across the timeline. Started by Base. Moon has it knocked away by Base. Here comes Parker Base now, other end, lay-in, right side, good. And now Coach Drew Gruber wants a timeout. 3:28 left in the first half, 23-10. Abilene with the lead when we come back.
I was filing paperwork when I heard a commotion outside my office.
It's a copier.
No, it's a multifunction printer.
Ladies, you're both right. At Central Office and Clay Center, we carry multifunction printers that can copy, print from, or scan to a computer, and most will also fax.
But it copies, right?
Yes, it copies. We carry HP, Brother, Lexmark, and Sharp in both black and white and full color. Whatever you need, we've got just the right multifunction printer.
You mean copier?
For your home, office, church, or business. And best of all, Lexmark is on sale this month.
Well, Clay Center just trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter, but they've been outscored 12-2 so far in the second period. They trail now 23-10. Libby inbounds to Atkinson Enneking, back to Nate. Nate dribbles right side. Siebold top of the key, looking in. No, he'll go back to Libby now into Atkinson Enneking. Tries to fight his way along the baseline, puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound to Abilene. Boy, 3 players just collapsed on Anthony Atkinson Enneking. He tried driving his way in there. Not much there. Now lob pass inside. Parker O'Neal shot up and down and one. Or Parker Bass, rather. He now has 10 points in the game. That foul's going to be called, I think, on Evan Rosenau. So that's going to send Parker Bass to the line, shooting 2. The lead's gone 15. Parker Bass has really come alive in the second quarter. He's got 8 points in this second quarter, had 2 in the first quarter. Now looking for his 9th. Free throw up and down. Brian Wilson comes back in. Parker Bass is going to get a break. 26-10, Abilene with the lead. 2:59 left in the half. Altheiser walks it down for the Tigers. Dribbles left. Now back right. Now left side. Elbow underneath. Siebold turnaround jumper won't go, but he's fouled. I think Preston Boyd is going to be guilty. Well, they're going to get Ben Veach. So that's going to send Gavin Siebold to the line, shooting 2. Veach's first foul. Siebold's free throw up and down. One more on the way from Siebold. Good. So Gavin Siebold hits both. Brigham Glaze back in. Nate Libby will get a break. Clay Center is going to go to a full court press. Beach, center court. Has it knocked away by Siebold, but recovered by Carter Wildy. He's going to drive all the way in the lane, up and down. Good. A good defense by Gavin Siebold, but took the Abilene Cowboy bounce. Altheiser with the basketball. He's going to drive. Now lob pass underneath Atkinson Enneking. Back to Glaze. Glaze in the lane, tries driving, has a block. Here comes Abilene. Skip pass, right side. That's Noah Wildman laying good. And it's 30-12. Altheiser to Atkinson Enneking. Wanting the screen from Rosenau, gets it set. Atkinson Enneking drives, won't go. A lot of contact. Again, no call. Down court to Wildman. Lay-in. Good. That's goaltending. As Ryan Wilson went up, and he knew it immediately. Wildman's shot, the thing is, Wildman's shot was going to fall, and Wilson thought it was coming out, so he went up and tapped it, but that ball's still hanging on the rim and was falling, so a goaltend called on Abilene, so back to the Tigers, no shot. So now Altheiser will bring it down to Libby. He's going to hand it to Folks. Now loses it. Libby picks it back up. Cross court to Altheiser. Skip pass inside. Parker Folks in the lane. Turnaround jumper strong. Rebound to Nate Libby. He's going to put it back off glass. Good. knocked to the ground, no call, and it'll go out of bounds to Abilene. Coach Drew Gruber is really upset, and he's got every right to be, as both coaches do, and now Terry Taylor is going to take a timeout. 1:12 left in the half. It's 30-12. Abilene with the lead when we come back.
It's Firestone Agricultural Solutions, Firestone Farm Hand Rewards Program. Through March 31st, earn a $100 Visa gift card on selected radial and bias tractor tires. Earn a $200 reward on selected Firestone radial AD tires. Get tracks for your equipment and reward yourself a $250 Visa gift card per unit. See Farmers Cooperative Milford Tire Branch today for complete details. Farmers Cooperative.
1:12 left in the half. It's 30-12. Abilene with the lead. Official quickly back over to Coach Drew Gruber, and for some reason really feels the need to explain himself. And I don't think at this point it really matters what he says to Coach Gruber. It's not going to matter. There was a lot of contact, but I think Coach Gruber getting his point across. Surprising to see an official walk back over like that, and they're still talking. So Abilene with the ball, down to 105. Wilson with it on the wing. Lob pass underneath Beach, off glass, good. Down under a minute. Altheiser will bring it down for the Tigers. And now a foul away from the ball. Nate Libby, they're going to call. I didn't see it. That was well away from the ball, but they're going to call a foul on Nate Libby. The ball will go back to Abilene, and now officials conferencing at center court, and now they've apparently got things sorted out. Mason Alberg back in. Atkinson Enneking back in. Nate Libby and Gavin Siebold will get a break. Man-to-man defense on for Clay Center, down to 42 seconds. Wilson with it. Left side Wildman on the wing. Now skip pass inside, and Parker Folks comes out of there with it. Good defense by Folks. Back to Altheiser with 29. Altheiser dribbles right. Holding, back to Alberg, top of the key. Right side Glaze, back to Folks. Now Altheiser with 15. Skip pass inside. Enneking backing his way in the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the shot, so Anthony Atkinson Enneking heads to the line shooting two. Beach will pick up his second. Atkinson Enneking shooting two. Free throw good. Atkinson Enneking with 5 now in the game. Second one on the way. Rattles out. Rebound Beach to Wilson with 10. 32-13 with 6. Ryan Wilson, top of the key, 3. Off glass, won't go strong. Atkinson Enneking, half court, good if it goes, just short. And we are headed to half. 32-13, Clay Center trailing Abilene. We're at halftime. We come back.
Sometimes you need a new roof. Other times, you just need your existing roof repaired or temporarily fixed after an emergency. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has made its service division an even higher priority, investing in a service truck that's stocked with most basic roofing materials. So the Geisler service team can provide prompt, on-the-spot roof repairs. Should you ever need wind-blown shingles replaced, a leak sealed, or some other service work, call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement.
This is Dallas Hasselbank, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 37 years experience. As a family-owned independent business, our agronomists at CS Precision Ag understand what it takes to make your operation successful. From Vera soil mapping and variable rate prescriptions to pre-season crop planning and weekly crop scouting reports, our agronomists tailor-fit each package to fit your particular farm. We are accepting new customers for 2017 throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact us today at 785-630-0596 or visit us online at csprecisionag.com.
Looking for ways to save money? Do it with private labels. What are they? At Ray's Apple Market, private labels are best choice and always save, and they give you the option to choose a product of comparable quality to the name brands you see advertised on TV and elsewhere, but at a lower price, and that saves you money. It's good old-fashioned competition, and in this game, you win. Best Choice and Always Save are always coming up with new items, so give them a try. Shop small, shop local. Ray's Apple Market.
Having prescription coverage problems? Call or stop by your local Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center, Abilene, or Salina for assistance. They accept Humana and all major Medicare Part D plans, including SilverScript, Blue Cross Blue Shield, AARP, and Aetna. Still have questions? Get your answers from a smiling staff member at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, where they're putting the care back into healthcare.
At halftime, Abilene Cowgirl dance team on the floor right now performing. Clay Center Tigers are down 32-13 at halftime. We're going to take another timeout. We'll let the dance team get finished up, bring you back, look at scoring after these.
Saving for retirement can seem complicated, confusing, even scary, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Kathy Affolder for United Bank and Trust, and we're here to help. As we go through tax season, now is the perfect time to think about opening an individual retirement account. If you have questions or want to get started, stop by and ask for me or Terry Jermark. We'd love to walk through the process with you. Saving for your retirement with an IRA at United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life, equal housing lender, and member FDIC.
Is it time for a new car, truck, or SUV? Do you want to get out from a high car payment into something you can actually afford? Whether you want a new vehicle or an upgraded pre-owned vehicle, Glaven Ford of Clay Center has got the best selection around. We'll take your trade and give you more than anybody else will because it's worth more to us. Take a look at our inventory online at GlavenFordofClayCenter.com or stop by our lot and see for yourself. We are located in downtown Clay Center, Glaven Ford of Clay Center, home of the engines and oil changes for life.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
We are not doctors, but we play one on the radio. I'm Ryan Gearhand from Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed. With next year's spring crops just around the corner, we can write you a prescription for fertilizing your wheat. Proper fertilization is a critical factor in producing optimum and profitable wheat yields. We may need to run some soil tests to diagnose the right amount of fertilizer to put on at the right time. Follow the doctor's orders and make an appointment with Ryan, Mike, Kenny, Alan, or Brent at Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed.
Back at Abilene, we are at halftime, 32-13. Abilene Cowboys lead the Clay Center Tigers. Give you a look at scoring. For Abilene, they were led by Parker Bass. He's got 11, and then it really evens out from there. 4 apiece from Parker O'Neill, Ben Zeese, Ryan Wilson, and Carter Wildy. 3 from Noah Wildman, 2 from Jacob Sharp. For the Clay Center Tigers, 5 each from Dalton Altizer and Anthony Atkinson-Enneking. Dalton had all 5 of his in the first quarter, held scoreless in that second quarter. 2 for Gavin Siebold and a point for Nate Libby. Clay Center trails 32-13. In case you missed it earlier, regional wrestling off to a good start. Clay Center Tiger wrestlers are sitting in second place right now as a team. They have 4 qualified for state so far. Hunter Mullen, Ryan Pierce, Gavin Ware, and Zeb Bloom have all qualified. Again, we'll have wrestling on for you tomorrow morning starting at around 10 o'clock. Rocky and Benny will be back on the air. We'll take another break, bring you back to Abilene after these.
This is Linda Reed, and the new chip cards are being introduced by the Citizens National Bank. Each chip card is personalized, making every transaction unique, adding a new safeguard against fraud. There is no need to request a new card. We'll be rolling out the cards over the next 12 months. Customers who open a new account will automatically receive the new chip cards. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC, the latest security for our customers.
A new year is here and the possibilities are endless. Opportunity is knocking. It's TSI Kansas. Here at TSI Kansas, we offer our drivers quality equipment, top pay, health insurance, and much more. We are looking for professional drivers here at TSI, where you'll know you're valued and respected for your hard work and dedication. Our doors are always open, and you'll always find a friendly smile. Call Heather at 785-632-5183.
Back at Abilene, halftime, 32-13. Clay Center Tigers are trailing the Abilene Cowboys. And earlier tonight, we saw the Clay Center Lady Tigers suffer their first loss of the year. They are now 18-1 on the season. They lose to Abilene tonight, 46-43. That was a game they were down at 1 point by 12, able to battle back, get it to within 2, but they do end up falling 46-43. Allie Wright Frederick led the way for the Tigers with 15. Here we are at halftime, 32-13, just a couple of minutes out from second half action. We'll take one more break, bring you back for second half right after this.
At Oldie Seed, our Know to Grow research program gives you first-hand knowledge of the performance characteristics of each hybrid and variety we offer. We use that knowledge to help you select from the latest traits that include Extend, Enlist, Liberty Link, and Roundup Ready 2. When it comes to selecting your hybrids and varieties this season, count on your Oldie Seed representative. They have the latest trait technologies backed by a solid research program. At Oldie Seed, we have your back.
Kiss Too Slow Internet goodbye and say hello to lightning fast Pulse Gig Internet. Pulse Internet means better streaming, better gaming, and better use of your time. You'll love this Valentine's Day value. Sign up for Pulse Gig Internet in February and get a new router at no charge and 2 months free. Super fast speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second, and you'll never be waiting for anything to load again. Call 800-515-3311. Service availability and internet speeds depend on location. Call for details.
Get rewarded for Cenex lubricant purchases with Cenex gift cards for gallons. Earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 125 gallons of Cenex lubricants, hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased until February 28th. Ask about an additional $50 gift card on selected Cenex lubricants. See your local Farmers Cooperative branch today about promotion details and the Cenex Total Protection Plan warranty.
A missed dose of medication due to not refilling a prescription can have serious side effects on your health. Eliminate the need to call in multiple prescription refills with the MedSync program available through Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy. Your pharmacist will coordinate the prescription refills so you can pick them up on a single day each month that's convenient for you, and you'll never run out of your medication again. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina, putting the care back into healthcare.
Back at Abilene, just about set for second half action. Again, Clay Center trailing 32-13 at halftime. Headed to the third. They are led by Anthony Exton-Enneking and Dalton Altizer with 5 each. For Abilene, Parker Bass with 11. Most starting fives will be back out on the floor, with the exception of Tucker Robinson. Looks like he will be in for Parker O'Neill. Tigers, Dalton Altizer, Nate Libby, Anthony Exton-Enneking, Parker Folks, and Brigham Glaves on the floor. Abilene starts with possession. Bass to Wilson on the wing. Lob pass underneath. Bass off glass. Good and one. So Parker Bass with a couple of more. And that foul is going to be called on Brigham Glaves, and that's Glaves' first. So Bass, who has been the hot hand for Abilene, hits his free throw. He now has 14. Allpfizer at midcourt gets it to Libby. Skip pass underneath, trying to get it into Parker Folks, and now thrown away, and that'll be off Anthony Atkinson-Enneking. So Abilene will get it back. Beach inbounds to Wilson. Skip pass left side, Beach. Now tries driving lane. He'll go baseline instead. To base. Now Veach from 15. No, strong. Rebound, Folks. He'll hand it off to Allpfizer. Dalton across the timeline. Back to Folks, top of the key. Folks dribbles left. Nearly has it taken away, but Brigham Blaze comes up with it. Atkinson-Enneking. Skip pass to Folks. Back to Enneking. Lay in. Good and one. So nice series by Parker Folks and Atkinson-Enneking, and good feed from Parker to Ant. And now Atkinson-Enneking with a chance at the three-point play. Free throw, strong, and rebound to Abilene. 35-15. Down court quickly is Abilene. That's Wildy, and loses the basketball, and that's going to go out of bounds back to Clay Center. Allpfizer will bring it down for the Tigers. Right to Libby. Libby holds. Now he's going to dribble right. Sees a little daylight. Puts a shot up and just can't get it to go. Rebound. Brigham Blaze comes out of there with it. Back to Enneking. In the lane. Shot up and down. Boy, nice move by Atkinson-Enneking, and a good job by Brigham Blaze to get that thing back in play. There's Base now, other end for three. Strong rebound, Folks. Outlet to Allpfizer. Here comes Clay Center quickly, and Dalton Allpfizer throws it a little out of the reach of Brigham Blaze. Allpfizer quickly points it himself as Glaze, I think, a little unsure that he was in the right place, and he was, and Dalton quick to point that out. So good job by the senior. Now Wilson, other end of the baseline, puts a shot up short, but gets his own rebound. Back to base. To Wildy, left wing three, yes, and then Abilene makes Clay Center pay as Clay Center just a little complacent on that board. It's 38-17. Now Enneking, he's going to try laying on the left side on a good feed again, and Anthony Atkinson-Enneking all of a sudden has 11 points. 6 in this period. It's 38-19. Wilson now is going to try driving all the way and has it stripped out of there, but they're going to, I think, say Dalton Allpfizer got a little too much. Oh, and they're going to give him 2 shots. They're going to call that on the shot. And they are going to give Ryan Wilson 2 shots. And Wilson misses a first. That's unbelievable. So Wilson misses the first. Allpfizer picks up his second. Mason Allberg will come in for Brigham Glaze. Wilson will have one more and gets that one to go. So Ryan Wilson hits 1 of 2. And the lead's back to 20. It's 39-19. Folks at the top of the key. Has to get help from Libby. Now Libby tries driving down the right side. He's going to be fouled by Parker Base. Base's first foul, go out of bounds to the Tigers. Libby under his basket, trying to get it in, and now has it taken away by Tucker Robinson. Outlet to Wilson. Here comes Ryan Wilson down the court. Sees a little daylight in the lane. Shot up, partially blocked. I think Anthony Atkinson-Enneking got a piece of that again, and Parker Folks out of there with it. There's Altheiser, baseline 3 out of the end, and Dalton Altheiser hits. That's 39-22. Now Wildy down court. He's going to go right into the hands of Anthony Atkinson-Enneking, and a good job by Ant to back that thing out, wait for his team to get down there. There's Alberg, left wing 3, no, in and out, rebound 2, Abilene. Boy, Mason Alberg had a great look. Now Wildy down with it, baseline 3 on the other end, won't go, rebound Altheiser. Down court, here comes Enneking. And it's going to be jammed home by Anthony Atkinson-Enneking. Two-handed jam, and now Abilene wants a timeout. 4:12 left in the third. It's 39-24. Clay Center fighting their way back in it when we come back.
Think for a moment about all the high school youth who not only excel in academics, but also are successful athletes. It's not a coincidence. These student athletes possess the attributes of self-motivation, determination, and willingness to work hard. They shine on the court and in the classroom, and Clay County National Bank is proud to support them. I'm Emma Gurton, and on behalf of the entire staff, we wish the Tigers every success this season. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
I was filing paperwork when I heard a commotion outside my office.
It's a copier.
No, it's a multifunction printer.
Ladies, you're both right. At Central Office and Clay Center, we carry multifunction printers that can copy, print from, or scan to a computer, and most will also fax.
But it copies, right?
Yes, it copies. We carry HP, Brother, Lexmark, and Sharp in both black and white and full color. Whatever you need, we've got just the right multifunction printer.
You mean copier?
For your home, office, church, or business. And best of all, Lexmark is on sale this month.
Well, the Clay Center Tigers fighting their way back into this. Anthony Atkinson-Enneking taking charge this quarter. He's got 8 third-quarter points. He's got 13 on the night, including that last jam, and Clay Center has cut it to 15, 39-24. Still 4 minutes left in the third. Parker Bass, top of the key. Now he's going to try driving. No, he'll kick it left to Sharp, 20-footer. Won't go. Rebound. Altheiser comes out of there with it. Nate Libby had it. Knocked out of his hands into the hands of Dalton Altheiser. Altheiser on the wing. Skip pass inside. Enneking backs his way in. Now tries to go cross court to Folks. Taken away. And now thrown away by Abilene into the hands of Nate Libby. Back to Alberg. Right wing 3. Mason Alberg. Yes, and he nails it. A step back 3 by Mason Alberg, and it is a 12-point game. It's 39-27. Sharks at the top of the key, right wing Wilson. He'll hold, top of the key to Wildman, left side base. Back up top to Robinson. So Wilson at the top of the key, left wing base, sees a little daylight on the baseline, tries to skip it in to Robinson, nothing there, and now Robinson somehow comes back up with it and puts it in for 2. It's 41-27. Altheiser to Alberg, top of the key, back to Altheiser. Left wing, Atkinson-Enneking to Altheiser, goes right off his face, and now a foul's going to be called as Atkinson-Enneking. I think Dalton Altheiser just looked up briefly and took his eye off of that ball, so it'll go out of bounds. No foul called. I thought they called a foul on Enneking. Oh, they did. They called a foul on Atkinson-Enneking. Now, it's just his second, so Abilene gets it back. Wildman now tries driving on the left side, and now a foul's going to be called. And that may be on Anthony, so that would be 2 quick ones, and that is. So that's going to be his third. Really need Anthony on the court right now. He's done really well, but he's going to have to come out. So Fitzenmeyer will come in. Glaves back in. Altheiser will get a break. Abilene with the basketball. Wildman. Baseline Wilson. Glaves, good job on Wilson. Not giving him an uncontested 3. Wilson's been held to 5 points. He is their leading scorer. Out on the left wing, Robinson top of the key. Right side base. Tries driving baseline. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Strong. Rebound, Robinson. Boy, Tucker Robinson, 6'4" junior, went up big. Tried to put it back, but he's fouled. Nate Libby just picked up his third. And Tucker Robinson will be shooting 2. It's 41-27, a minute 49 left in the third. Robinson's free throw, strong. All fives are set to come back in. He'll come in for Libby, who just picked up his third. Nate Libby just 1 point in this ball game. Robinson will have one more. Second one up and down. So Tucker Robinson hits 1 of 2. Bass and Robinson are going to get a break. O'Neal and Parker Gentry in for the Cowboys. All Pfizer walks it across the timeline. Left side, Fitzenmeyer. Now Fitzenmeyer, a little daylight on the right side, has it taken away by Noah Wildman. Noah Wildman came out of nowhere. He's going to drive all the way, and a foul is going to be called on the floor. Now, last time they gave him 2 shots, so we'll see what they do. This is a floor foul on Parker Folks. And that'll be Parker's second. Inbounds to Sharps, to Wildman. Baseline Gentry, back up top to Wildy. Down to a minute 20. Top of the key now is Parker Gentry for 3. Misses everything, out of bounds to play center. So with a minute 17, Anthony Atkinson-Enneking is going to come back in. 3 fouls, but he's had the hot hand for the Tigers. They trail by 15, 42-27. All Pfizer on the right. Glaves top of the key. Back to All Pfizer. Lob pass inside. Enneking laying good. Boy, good feed from All Pfizer to Atkinson-Enneking. It's 42-29. Play center just hanging around, taking advantage of some things. Gentry left side to Wildman. Back to O'Neal. Right side Gentry. Inside pass now to Sharps. Knocked away by Fitzenmeyer, but they'll say Fitzenmeyer a little too much contact. So that should be a 1-and-1. That is 7th team foul. Fitzenmeyer picks up his second. Atkinson-Enneking is going to come back out. Folks back in. This will be 1-and-1. Now they get it straight. So that'll send Jacob Sharp, 6'3" senior, to the line, shooting 1-and-1. First free throw up and rattles in. Second one on the way. Good. So Sharks hits both. 44-29, down to 40 seconds in this third period. All Pfizer now double teamed, and now they've called a foul on Levi Fitzenmeyer. They called a foul on Levi Fitzenmeyer. So it'll go back to Abilene with 28. Now a foul is going to be called down low on Parker Folks as Parker O'Neal falls to the ground. I really don't think there was a lot of contact by Folks. So Parker O'Neal to the line shooting 1-and-1, and Coach Drew Gruber now gets the attention of one of the officials. And I'm still a little confused on Levi Fitzenmeyer's foul, but O'Neal misses a free throw, rebound by Fitzenmeyer. So down to 20 seconds, 44-29. Allpfizer holding out top, now has to move with 9. Allpfizer trying to go right, going to need some help, gets it from Folks. Left side, Allberg with 3. Left wing, good if it goes, and he buries it. Mason Allberg hammers one home right at the buzzer, and Clay Center has pulled to within 12. Headed to the fourth, 44-32 when we come back.
When you get a hot and fresh meal to go from the deli at Ray's Apple Market, do you usually take it back to your office or eat it in your car? Next time, pull up a chair at their sit-down section and take time to really enjoy your meal. Ray's offers free Wi-Fi and a TV for your viewing pleasure while you eat. Come in and get a hot breakfast, lunch, or dinner from the Ray's Apple Market Deli and find a table to savor each bite. Choose from all your favorites, biscuits and gravy, Chester chicken, signature raw cow salads, and more from Ray's Apple Market.
Hey, it's me, Weeds. Let me in.
When weeds come knocking, let your herbicide do the talking. Wilbur Ellis is on call with the fall spray to keep those weeds under control. Now is an excellent time to spray, because once the weeds start growth in the spring, they rapidly develop with the goal of reproducing. See Ryan, Mike, Kenny, Alan, or Brent at Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed, and let us build a specific plan for you and tackle the weeds on your acres.
Well, Clay Center Tigers trying to make things interesting, 44-32 as they outscore Abilene 19-8 in that quarter. And they pulled to within 12. This was a 20-point Abilene lead. It's 44-32. And Clay Center will start out with possession in the final 8 minutes. Allpfizer now will take one just at the right elbow and hit it for 2. So Dalton Allpfizer for 2 more. And it's a 10-point game. 44-34. Now Wilson feeding O'Neal along the baseline, and they're going to say he took steps. So Parker Bass gets the shot to go, but an extra step, and Clay Center is going to get it back, and they could cut this thing to single digits. Allpfizer brings it down, dribbles left, now right. Trying to get around Bass, and Bass all over Allpfizer, no call. Now Folks, skip past Allpfizer inside, Atkinson Enneking, Allberg, top of the key 3, can he do it again? And he does. And Mason Allberg, his third 3-2 from NBA range, and it's 44-37. Mason Allberg is shooting from downtown and nailing them. And it's a 7-point game. Here's Wilson now laying along the baseline. Won't go. Rebound Atkinson Enneking. 6:55 left. It's 44-37. Atkinson Enneking on the wing. Back to Allberg. Allpfizer, he's going to try it from NBA range, in and out, and now Allberg up strong for the rebound, and he's fouled. I don't know how that didn't fall for Dalton Allpfizer, but Mason Allberg right there to pick up that rebound, and all of a sudden, Allberg making some noise for the Tigers. So back to the Tigers. Allpfizer to inbound, gets it to Folks. Allberg, top of the key. He'll do it again. Can he hit 4? No, strong. That'll go to Abilene. Boy, another good shot. And Mason Allberg right there, and he's just got to keep shooting those if he gets them. Now Ryan Wilson, the other end. Skip pass inside. Robinson goes up strong. Good. Tucker Robinson up for 2. And the Abilene Cowboys call a timeout. 46-37, 6:20 left in the game when we come back.
Hey, Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. a proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
When it's time to purchase a vehicle, you owe it to yourself to check out Glavin Ford of Clay Center. If you want the best deal possible, that's what Glavin Ford of Clay Center will do for you. Starting with our engines and oil changes for life, that's huge, folks. And your trade-in is worth more to us here at Glavin Ford. So if you're upside down in your current vehicle, it's important that you shop Glavin Ford of Clay Center. Go to our website at GlavinFordofClayCenter.com or come see us at downtown Clay Center. Glavin Ford of Clay Center, home of the engines and oil changes for life.
46-37, 6:13 left. Clay Center with the ball. Folks has it, top of the key, turns, looks. Now he'll go right side to Libby. Top of the key, Alberg. They're not going to let him have it. Back to Folks. He'll hand it to Allpfizer. Top of the key. Dribbles right. Folks, left wing, Alberg. Wilson quickly out on Alberg. They are all over Alberg right now. Now Nate Libby. He's going to dribble in the lane. Libby, a floater, yes, and one. Nate Libby went up strong. And got the shot up and down and one. And Carter Wildy went down really funny on that right ankle. Comes off under his own power. Nate Libby, a strong move down the lane. That foul is on Wildy, but he came down really awkward on that ankle. Libby's free throw is good, and it's a 6-point game. 46-40 with 5:44 left in this ball game. Wilson now, right wing, baseline three, Parker base, it's good. $17 points now for base. Skip pass from Alberg to Anthony Atkinson-Enneking goes up strong, can't get it to go, but he's fouled. So Atkinson-Enneking will head to the line, shooting two, and I think that's on Veach. That is. That's on Ben Veach, and that's his fourth. So Atkinson-Enneking, 15 points, now 16. Ant will have one more. Free throw up and down. 49-42. Tigers trail 7 with 5:15 left in the game. Wilson around Folks, left side to Wildman. Back to Wilson, back to Wildman on the left wing. Top of the key, Robinson. Wilson on the right wing. Looking inside, now drives baseline, 15-footer, rattles out. Rebound, Robinson. Back top of the key to base. Boy, good strong rebound by Robinson. He's tough inside. Base on the left side, now drives baseline, bowls his way into Dalton Allpfizer, and Allpfizer picks up the charge. Allpfizer set up in there pretty good, but Base lowered his shoulder, and you know, the crowds hate that call, but if you lower your shoulder or use your forearm, you're going to get called. And Base lowered his shoulder, and Allpfizer set up in there pretty good. So 49-42 with 4.5 minutes left. Libby will dribble right, picks up his dribble, needs help. Somebody needs to get over there and help him, and now Allpfizer does. He has it on the right wing. Now cross court to Alberg. On the left, trying to get Alberg set up for a three, just not there. And now Coach Drew Gruber, a smart timeout by Gruber, has Clay Center just a little out of sorts. 4:15 left in the game. It's 49-42. Clay Center's ball when we come back.
Saving for retirement can seem complicated, confusing, even scary, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Kathy Affolder for United Bank and Trust, and we're here to help. As we go through tax season, now is the perfect time to think about opening an individual retirement account. If you have questions or want to get started, stop by and ask for me or Terry Jermark. We'd love to walk through the process with you. Saving for your retirement with an IRA at United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life, equal housing lender, and member FDIC.
4:15 left in the ball game. Clay Center trails by 7. It's 49-42. Clay Center's basketball. And they trailed by 20 at one point. Inbound pass to Libby. Libby at the stripe, dribbles right, turnaround jumper, right elbow. Yes, Nate Libby hit for 2 more. Held to 1 point in that first half. He now has 6. 5 in this fourth quarter. 49-44, 3:58 left. Base now to O'Neal. Left side, Wildman. On the wing to Robinson. Looking baseline. No, he'll go left wing to Ryan Wilson. Back to Wilson from base. Now back to base, top of the key. Wilson holds. Now Wildman. Back to Robinson. Abilene in a bit of a stall game right now. Clay Center pretty happy to let him do it. There's Wilson now on the baseline. Can't get it to go. And Anthony Atkinson-Enneking up around the rim. Strong rebound. Altheiser, Allberg, down baseline for 3. No, just off the mark. Batted around, and Parker Base comes out of there with it. That goes out of bounds right back into the hands of Parker Folks. Here's Enneking, and now a foul is going to be called on Parker O'Neal. That may be 5. Well, that's his second. That's O'Neal's second. Beach is the one that has 4 fouls. O'Neal has 2. So Atkinson-Enneking goes to the line. He's got a chance to cut this to a 3-point game. Free throw up and down. And it is 49-45. Second free throw up, strong. Rebound to Wilson. Folks up strong, but Wilson able to come out of there with it. 4-point game, 49-45, 2:53 left in the ball game. Now Wildman tries driving baseline, has it partially blocked by Atkinson-Enneking, but I think they got either Atkinson-Enneking or Allberg, and that is on Mason Allberg. So that's going to send Noah Wildman to the line, shooting 2. First one up and rattles in. It's just Allberg's first foul. Second one up, strong rebound, and Anthony Atkinson-Enneking up big again. Nate Lively will bring it down right side, and now Dalton Altheiser steps on the out-of-bounds line. I'll tell you what, it is really tough here to tell where you're at. That floor bleeds into a brown line, and it's pretty thin right into orange. So Clay Center's done that 3 or 4 times this evening. So 50-45, there's 2:28 left in this game. Base has it, guarded by Folks. Right wing Wilson, cut off by Allberg. Wilson's going to dribble back out. Now right side Wildman. Nate Libby, good defense on him. Wildman tries driving baseline. Anthony Atkinson-Enneking cuts him off. A good defense by the Tigers right now. Lob pass inside Robinson. Skip pass to Veach, and they're going to say a kick. I'm not sure. Robinson just trying to roll that thing over to Veach and off the foot of a Clay Center Tiger. Minute 56 left. It's 50-45. Robinson to Wilson, and now Altheiser fouls Wilson, and that's going to be two shots. So Ryan Wilson heads to the line shooting 2, and got to have 2 players on the line. So Nate Libby and Atkinson-Enneking back out. Dalton Altheiser will stay, and now Folks and Allberg back. Wilson shooting 2. First one up and good. Wilson will have one more. And Abilene in the double bonus from here on out. Second one short, batted around, ball loose. That's going to go right into the hands of Wildman. Took a weird bounce, and Wildman gets it back to base. He's on the wing. All eyes are on him, looking inside. Now Robinson comes out to help, and that's a good foul as Parker Folks fouls Tucker Robinson. So if you're going to foul, that's probably the guy you want. First free throw up, and of course Robinson hits it. Second one on the way. That one's good. So Tucker Robinson hits both, and it's back to 8, 53-45. Leiby lets it roll, now picks it up. Dribbling right, hands it to Alberg. He needs to get out of there. Now he does. Back to Enneking, top of the key, and play center trying to get in their offense. Atkinson, Enneking, left wing three, Alberg, and that's strong, and now a foul's going to be called. And that's on Beach. That foul's called on Ben Beach, so Ben Beach is done. He's going to leave this game with 4 points. And that's going to send Nate Leiby to the line shooting 1-and-1. So Nate Leiby, 6 points in this game. He's had 5 in this fourth period. Free throw up, won't go. Rebound Robinson. Nate Leiby doing everything he can, I think, to foul Robinson, and no call. Here comes Base. Skip pass, left side. Wildman, now he's trapped. Wildman throws it away right into the hands of Anthony Atkinson Enneking. Now Enneking loses the dribble. Right back to Abilene. And Ryan Wilson's going to be fouled by Leiby with a minute left. So Leiby will pick up his fourth. That's going to send Wilson to the line shooting 2. Ryan Wilson just 6 points in this ball game. First free throw up and down. Parker Folks back in. Brigham Glaves will come out. Second free throw for Wilson is good. Now official over at the scorer's table, and score clock just went blank. And we're back sorted out. So 55-45 with 1 minute left, and Clay Center has really shown some character in this second half. Leiby down court quickly, hammered by Base. No call. Here comes Wilson, and Wilson's going to lay it in and wanted to stuff it, but lost it a little bit going up. There's Leiby, other end, 3 on the wing, batted around. Atkinson Enneking back up, hammered, no call. Won't go. Here comes Robinson now, laying good. So with 29 seconds left, and really unfortunate series of events, long three again, and Mason Alberg hammers another one, and Alberg has hit from NBA range 4 times. 22 seconds left in this game, 59-48, timeout on the floor. We come back.
This year, put Precision Ag to work on your land. The 4-step Central Valley Ag advanced cropping system, starting with proper seed selection.
We match the hybrids based off the soil characteristics in the customer's field.
CVA's Glenn Franzluber says proper planter settings and variable rate seeding get the crop up and going. Then you and your field sales agronomist manage it through the growing season.
Crop consulting, moisture probes, pivot monitoring, all the way up to harvest.
Talk to Central Valley Ag about the advanced cropping system or go to cvacoop.com.
It's a new year, and this means new opportunities. It's been said that tomorrow is the first blank page of a 365-page book. Write a good one. Here at TSI Kansas, our drivers are writing their story each and every day, mile after mile. What's your story? Call Heather in recruiting at 785-632-5183 and start writing a book titled Opportunity with TSI Kansas.
22 seconds left in the ball game. It's 59-48. Clay Center trails. Abilene, baseball pass down to Ryan Wilson. He's going to try to jam it. Nope, he's going to kick it back out. So Abilene now just trying to run some clock off and end this ball game. Clay Center trying to foul, and now they do. And Dalton Altheiser is going to pick up a foul with 11 seconds left. So that's going to send Ryan Wilson to the line. Shooting 2. Altheiser will pick up his 4th. Wilson hits the front end. So Wilson will have one more, and with 11 seconds left, just not enough for the Clay Center Tigers, but boy, they have shown some fire and some character in this second half. Wilson misses the second. Now Wilson's going to foul Parker Folks for some reason. So Parker Folks just threw up a half-court shot and nearly hit it. And I don't think Ryan Wilson intended to foul Parker Folks, and there was very little contact, but they do send Parker Folks to the line. Folks' free throw is good. And that is Parker Folks' first point. And I would have never guessed it. Second one on the way. Good. So Folks hits both. And Gavin Siebold will come in. .8. Clay Center is not going to concede. They're going to foul immediately. So even with that 10-point lead, Clay Center is still going to fight and send Ryan Wilson to the line. And that is going to be Nate Libby's 5th. So Ryan Wilson will shoot 2. Free throw up and down. One more for Wilson with 7 seconds left. Wilson misses. Back to Enneking with 6. To Altheiser with 4. He'll fire one from the top of the key. Missing. Glaze will put it back up, and that is going to wrap up this game. Clay Center falls 61-50 in a tough loss. They had this thing back. We'll bring you back, wrap up scoring, wrap up our day right after this.
As a family-owned independent business, our agronomists at CS Precision Ag understand what it takes to make your operation successful. From Vera soil mapping and variable rate prescriptions to pre-season crop planning and weekly crop scouting reports, our agronomists tailor-fit each package to fit your particular farm. We are accepting new customers for 2017 throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact us today at 785-630-0596 or visit us online at csprecisionag.com.
Well, the Clay Center Tigers fall in a tough one, 61-50. They were down by 20 at one time. They got it back to within 3, and they end up losing 61-50. Abilene was led by Parker Bass with 17, 9 from Tucker Robinson, 7 from Carter Wildy, and then 4 each from Ben Beach, Noah Wildman, and Jacob Shard. Clay Center led by Anthony Atkinson-Enneking with 18. It was 12 for Mason Allberg, 4 3 balls, 10 from Dalton Altheiser, 6 from Nate Leiby, 2 from Gavin Seabold, and 2 from Parker Folks. Clay Center falls 61-50. Also earlier, the Lady Tigers suffered their first loss of the year. They lose 46-43 to the Abilene Cowgirls. Coming up tomorrow, more regional wrestling from Buhler. Rocky Downey and Benny Wallace will be in with you tomorrow morning. That's going to wrap up our day for Rocky and Benny in Buhler. Our studio engineer has been Bernie Pansella for KCLY Sports. I'm Phil